Bashers. Hey, Bashers, it's Dirk. It's 5. Oh, I'm a little late. Sorry about that. Headphone issues. No problem. Got it all sorted out. Great to see you on this Wednesday, July 16th in the year 2025. How are you guys doing? It is Wednesday, Friendship Wednesday, Welcome Wednesday, whatever Wednesday, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? I care. Dave Fahrenheit 451 is back on top. Cheers to you. Finally, I'm back on having a real coffee. Drooby Doo coffee. Drew, I sent out your M7 fragrance plus a couple of other little ditties. I hope you enjoy it. Sent out today. And to Drooby Doo and Joe LaFaro Glass. Joe, I love you. Thanks so much for today. You're a stellar friend and a stellar basher, man. I can't thank you enough. Panel power, well done, Dave Fahrenheit 451, because he's back on top, the king of the bashers, the guy that has it all, the guy that does it. He's got it at his fingertips. He just knows how to do it. I'm sure Dirk will find a well-deserved basher of the day. I did the AI song. Ooh, it's bad. And you know what? I couldn't figure out. I did it right after the show. I went on that website and I did the lyric thing. I said, it should be about this. It should be about that. And it wrote a bunch of lyrics out. And then I went to that Suno thing that Rick Beato used. And it created a song. And it was very, very country. And I was like, oh, not country. I don't want country. Something more rock. Something. I said I wanted it to sound like Eric Carmen or the Raspberries or Harry Nilsson. Something beautiful like piano and strings. And it just came up with it's just bad. It's bad. But you know, I'll show you how. I think this is funny. So if I go to Suno, like, listen, I don't do this crap. This is not something that I do. But I'm not going to use it either. I just was so curious as to what it does. And so here, let me share the screen with you. This is it, right? So this is what I had going yesterday. So it's called "What Bashers Mean to Me," and I did a birthday one, and I tried a couple of different ones to make it cool. And look how many bashers, what bashers mean to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versions. And they're all crap. Now I'm on free because I'm not going to subscribe to this junk. But it was just so freaking stupid. And I couldn't get it to do what I want. And there's a band out there called the Velvet Sundown, right? Is that what they're called? Velvet Sundown? That everybody knows about, that we're making waves and being number one on the charts on Spotify and all this stuff. And it's fake. Now, when I listen to these tracks, does it sound fake? I can't play it for you because it says unless I join, I can't use it. So I'd have to actually subscribe to Suno in order for me to play the song on the show, because I don't technically own the rights to it. But if I subscribed, it would be mine. And then if you unsubscribe, then it's theirs. So it's a load of crap. But this is what I did. And it was just like, I did all these different versions. And it happens fast. It generates a song in about 10, 15 seconds. And it's got piano, bass, and drums. But it's all very, very country and very, very, very stupid. Anyway, that's what I did yesterday. I said I was going to do it. And I thought I could play it, but I can't. Because I'll get hit with a copyright strike or something from artificial intelligence. The computers will put a copyright strike on me. Go to hell. Top Dog, Jeff is here. Hello, chat. Hello to you, Jeff. Great to see you. How are you? And Michelle, great. Dang, missed this by this much. Look how close you were. Holy shit. You were number 3, buddy. Close. And number 4, the incomparable Drew, with that sad, weird puppet face. It's still there. Who sent in pictures to the Gallery of Bastards? You know how to do it, right? You send it to basherdirk@gmail.com. That is basherdirk@gmail.com. Or you could just say, who cares? I don't care. You know who doesn't care? Doreen. Doreen doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about any of your crap at all. Nick Brooker is in at number 5. You are indeed at number 5. The incomparable Nick, you've just become such a super basher. Good evening, one and all. Will try my best to tune in live. Otherwise, we'll take the replay. Well, you know, hey, if you can make it, you can make it. You might be diving. Who knows where you are? Did you send some pictures today? I think you did. Yes. You got a couple of videos too. That should be fun. I can't wait to see that. By the way, thank you all for making me so welcome and feeling up. But you're so welcome. We love you. The bashers love you. Thanks, Nick Brooker. That's because, listen, you came in and you showed who you are as a person, and that's just great, man. That's what the Bashers are all about. Like Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian $5. The friendships that were formed in this wonderful group of bastards amazed me. Well done, all. Upvote and subscribe. Become a Patreon if you can. Give us a thumbs up if you can. Thumbs up. It really helps. People are writing me and saying, "Hey, Dirk, I got a survey from YouTube asking me if I like the show. Comment, please comment if you can. Do any of that stuff. It really helps. And tell me what you'd like, because you know that this summer is going to be before it winds down. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff, and also about the whole Italy thing. And I also forgot to mention that my father-in-law wants us to go to Sweden because he's got some friends there. And since his wife died, my stepmom-in-law, we might be doing that. It wouldn't be a very long trip, but it'll be a trip nonetheless, a place I've never been. So if anybody has any insights to Sweden and what's to see and what's to do, please, because I will be filming it, obviously, for the show, because I'll be in Sweden, right? And I think that's going to happen in August before Italy. So I'll let you guys know. We're still working on all that stuff now. Lots of stuff to think about and work. It's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, the big bang boom, the Andrew Wolkowicz commemorative gong. Thank you, Andrew. And I'll take the who cares off. You know why? Because I care. I know you care too. We care about each other. Steve Mac 3, boom, number 6. Hey, that's a pretty good. Did you send me a picture for today? We need more of your beautiful photography. Oh, you did. Pics for the gallery. Yes. Great. I just lost my comments. How do I make that smaller? Okay, great. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Nick. Small but friendly bunch here. It's a small bunch. It's a friendly bunch. And you know what? We'll take it. We like it. We don't need the 150,000 bots or nobody subscribers. We don't need that. Andrew Wolkowicz, looking forward to grabbing my favorite show today. Aw. Hey, you. Are you live? Hey, you. Out there on the bash. Even though Dirk looks like trash because it's 1,000,000 degrees out. I went and I did some shopping today. Rose needed a bunch of stuff, and I'm doing like a lot of salads and stuff. So I went to Trader Joe's, which is, for those of you on this other side of the pond, I guess it's like Tesco, I guess maybe is the closest thing you guys have to that. It's kind of an organic market where stuff is cheaper, and but it's about 8-9 blocks away, and it's 800 degrees. I had to wring my shirt out when I got home and change it immediately because it was gross. Nick Brooker says, Steve Mac 3, cheers, mate. I've just spent the day surveying a warehouse in Glenfiddich distillery. I wanted to be buried there. Can I ask you a question? This is just gonna sound lame. And as a bartender for a trillion years in New York City, I've always said Glenfiddich. Now I know some people say Glenfiddich. So for Steve Mac 3, would you please tell me what is the correct pronunciation of that whiskey? Because I don't know. I've always said Glenfiddich, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. Tell me. I like to be corrected when I'm wrong, but when I'm right. Nick Brooker says, got me in the mood for a single malt scotch now. Small drop of water, no ice. Apparently, listen, and I've had lots of people come in. No one from Glenfiddich, though, or Glenfiddich. And apparently the best way to drink great scotch is to put a little bit of water in it. No ice, no mixer. That's what they've been told. The best way to enjoy that spirit is with a drop or two of water, or a wee dram. Renaissance R. Julian says, we cast away priceless time and dreams, born of imagination, fed upon illusion, and put to death by reality. Wow, that's heavy. We cast away priceless time and dreams. Yeah, born of imagination, fed upon illusion, and put to death by reality. Yeah, I just had that conversation with Paul a minute ago before he left for work. Because, we're doing a lot of dreaming right now, but then there's some brass tacks, some stuff we have to really talk about. I went into the cell phone store today to talk about, because I have a family plan. I'm on a family plan here, and which isn't super cheap. It's pretty expensive. And I went into my cable provider that also has cell phone service, and they told me that when the time is right, they said that I could move over to that. Since I'm a subscriber to this system, I could move over to them and it would be $10 a month, and I could use my phone anywhere in the world. And I said, and then they gave me a whole list of stuff free. They would give me the cell phone if I brought my own phone. They give me the line for free, because that's what they were for 2 years. But for $10, I could be anywhere on the planet, and everybody could call me like as if I was local. So I guess that's the future, guys. This voice over IP with your cable and or internet provider, because these big giant conglomerates like Verizon and Vodafone and AT&T and T-Mobile, they're not offering those kinds of deals. But here in New York, we have something called Spectrum, which used to be Time Warner Cable. So like, I'm trying to get our ducks in a row, and Paul and I just had kind of a semi conversation about figuring out the whole mess of moving and taxes and all that stuff. And I had to do the show, so it's a conversation we're gonna have to finish up later, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about when you're thinking about, the dreaming's the easy part. The dreaming is the easy part. Well, I dream of finding the perfect place. I dream of sitting in the piazza. I dream about getting on a boat to Croatia. I dream about taking a train to Milan or to Switzerland or to Germany, because it's all right there. And the dreaming is the easy part. The hard part is the red tape and dotting your I's and crossing your T's and all that stuff. And I'm so bad at that. Admittedly, I'm the worst at it. And I'm also the worst at starting that conversation. I always wait for that conversation to come to me. And that's really frustrating for other people. It's very, very frustrating for other people when they feel like that they have a need to have the conversation, and you're never the one that's going to bring that up. And I am never the one that's going to bring that shit up. I just like, I don't really want to talk about it. I get distracted. It just seems like, fix your computer, sure. Run an errand, sure. Help you out with this, great. I'm all gung ho. But when it comes to the stuff that seriously impacts my or our lives, I'm really, really shitty at starting that conversation. It's a serious character flaw, and I know it, and I've suffered from it my whole life. I kind of just don't want to deal with stuff like that. And you have to. It's tough. Reality. Could I have gone off more on that comment? A tomcat hijacked the plane, stuck a pistol in the pilot's ribs, and demanded, "Take me to the Canaries." That's pretty funny. It's not often that he cracks a good joke, but that's pretty good. Take me to the Canaries. I'm rather relaxed about death. From quite an early age, I've regarded it as part of the deal, the unwritten guarantee that comes with your birth certificate. That's a heavy, yeah, I mean, I think as we all get older, the inevitability of it becomes more logical, becomes more succinct. It becomes more of a reality. The question is, how do you want to spend that time? What do you want to do with that time? Listen, when we're young, we can have those pipe dreams, and sometimes they become reality for some people. Not a lot, but some. And but as we get older and we have to deal with the realities and the conversations that we don't want to have, that conversation comes up too. Like, we don't have wills, and we've been talking about doing it forever. And that's something that, if you haven't done it, and I've mentioned it on the show, I think, not for you, for your people, so that there isn't any infighting or arguing or anything. You should be very, very specific and precise about what you want to happen with your stuff when you're gone. It doesn't have to be money. It could be things, but like I've been talking about slowly getting rid of records and things. I've been talking about it. Have I done it? I haven't, but I guess I really have to do that. And when is the day that you say today, it's today? When is the day that you do that? I think I really need to do that. It's tough. The dreaming is easy, though. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. Yeah, well, sure. And the ultimate one is nuclear weapons, because what is that going to do? It's going to blow us back into the Stone Age, or worse, complete annihilation and eradication from the face of the earth. Now, if we listen to what Neil deGrasse Tyson's recently saying, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe that's the inevitable because it's happened before. It's cyclical because we're just, copies of copies of copies of copies. And, if you watch that, what was that movie, The Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise? If you're lucky, each time you go back, that you can figure out a way to resolve it the right way without it becoming, the annihilation prophecy. It's interesting. Very thought-provoking today, Julian. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Melly C, the purple one. Happy hump day, Dirk, and all the bashers. Happy hump day to you, darling. Yeah, and it's Wednesday is the day also when conversations like the one I just had come up. Paul is far more responsible than I am when it comes to that stuff. Terribly responsible. I'm just like, I'll make dinner. Hiteshi, happy Thursday. Bashing all. Happy, nice cameos by the Queen and Churchill. Well, thank you. Did anybody get what it is? What that thumbnail means? I'm curious as to, because this is a very serious hidden thing. It represents something. I'm wondering if anybody knows, like the Queen is part of it. Anybody know? Franco Fiore, please upvote. Grazie mille. Thank you so much, buddy. Franco, always so kind of you to say upvote, and subscribe if you can to the show. It's a nice show of nice people who get together every single day, except for Saturday and Monday. Thank you so much for that. If you want to be a part of the cool kids, that's us. We're the cool kids. Steve Zaleski, good evening, Dirk and all. Really happy to be able to catch the show live tonight with a drink filled with the purest glacier ice, clear ice cubes. Where'd you get that ice? Did you make it yourself? Steve, tell us everything. Because I've tried to do it. It's such a pain in the hole. You got to get the big cooler. You got to use distilled water. And then you got to crack it. And it's such a pain in the hole. And I'll be honest, the scenario with my freezer. Oh, by the way, thank you all. I put a little thimble of vinegar inside my freezer. And what do you know? It smelled like vinegar terribly, but now I don't smell vinegar and I don't smell my freezer. So maybe it is true that really works. I think Andrew was the one that said that. And if that's so true, thank you so much, dear Andrew. Mart says, upvoted. Good day to everyone. Hey, Martin Bronson. God, I got a lot of emails last night about Bronson. Everybody's obsessed. And hey, how could you not be? Top dog. Jeff says, may God save all the queens. Not all of them. But has anybody figured it out yet? Remember, it's poppy, red flower, and remember, it's all the veterans list. Well, do you know? I don't know if that's the hidden meaning behind that. We'll talk about it. Here's Dino. Let's go down to Junior's farm, and I want to get home. I'm curious. Yes, the poppy too. Can't forget it. I did not know that about the Here's Handsome Joe. Handsome Joe's here. Welcome Wednesday. Welcome to you, kind sir. I was on the phone with him earlier. Joe is a very, very incredibly special human being. I just want to put that out there without revealing too much. He is one of, not only is he handsome and dapper and all the things that you already know, he's got an incredible watch collection because it's good taste. It's not just, I bought all these fancy watches. There's none of that going on in the Lofaro camp. It's a curated collection of stuff that moves him. And he's just a very, very, let me tell you something about him. He is the personification of what a basher is. This guy is one of the sweetest, most beautiful people you could get to know. And he's ours. Aren't we freaking lucky? We are. Big heart out to you, Joey. Did anybody call you Joey? That's like a ridiculous thing, right? Dave Fitzsimons. Evening, lads and ladies. I hope you're all well. Dave Fitzsimons got number one yesterday. You know what I'll do? Because I know you're a techie guy, and today was a clusterfuck of stuff. I'm going to send you. Hold on a second. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'll do it live on the show. Let me see. I'm going to send you the track. I mean, I hope you don't think I'm being lazy because I was going to re-sing it. because I can separate the tracks. You guys know about that. I can do that. I told you about that function. I'll just do that. I'll do that instead of sending you like, because the AI guy, but it's really low. And I'm a tenor, or I was. Hell, I was a countertenor for a while. Oh, but I'm an old guy now, so. But I was like, that's really low. The verses are really low, but they're cool. You know what I'll do? I'll sing it and I'll send it to you because the lyrics are kind of. You want to see the lyrics? I'll show you them. Hold on. I had it a second ago. Hold on. Oh, it's back. So if I go to, I think it was the second one. Oh yeah, here it is. This is funny. So I told it, basically describe what a basher is. Yeah. And this is what it came up with. Verse 1. 2 years ago, I started with a dream and a screen, never knew what a magic community could bring. Then you came along, my bashers one by one. You turned my world around. Now look what we've become. I was like, that's not terrible. And then the chorus is actually pretty good. You make the skies turn blue again when the world feels gray and cold. You fill me up, my life, my friend, worth more than silver and gold. I was like, that's not terrible. But it's what a computer does. You'll all hear it. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just subscribe for a month and goof around with that because you guys might find it funny. I don't know. You let me know if you think it's. But and I actually I did separate it. I put it in Logic Pro and I separated it and I went to go sing it a little bit. I was like, oh shit, that's really low. And it was early this morning, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Evening again. Happy to catch all. Well, you're back. You're back. Ooh, back in the Basher groove. Yeah. Are we late? Last time that cost me $600K. What happened? What cost you $600K? Jesus Christ, that's a lot. 508. I was a little late. Sorry. That's because you know what happened? See this? That's what happened. Now I can't hear shit. I put my headphones on and I couldn't hear anything. And I'm like, what the hell happened here? And it turns out I didn't realize that these headphones have a detachable. It was just not plugged in. I figured it out because I'm a nerd like that. Hello, gang. Top dog. Oh, those are from earlier, and these are from now. I get it. Whoop whoop, says Dave Fitzsimons. Top dog says hello, Nick, Hitesh, and gang. You just noticed that he was number one. Yeah. Do IP, you go. Yeah. I'm going to probably do that, because I'm on a family plan with my sister and my niece and my nephew, and it's really pricey. It's with one of the gigantic phone conglomerates. And she had asked me to look into it a long time ago about, made me an admin on the account and said, you want to figure this out. And I was thinking, well, I'm going to have some other things that I need to do down the line, not just the cost. Obviously, the cost is a factor, but I'm going to need flexibility. New York, there, if I'm there more often than not, do I have to go get a SIM card from, I don't even know who they have there. Tim, I don't know what Europe's got. I know Vodafone's a thing. I know all the Irish ones. O2, but I don't really know. But because every time I've ever gone, I've had to do the international plan, and that costs, I don't know, like $100 on top. But this way, it'll be like you never left. It wouldn't matter, and you don't even get the foreign ringtone. Like he goes, you won't even get the foreign ringtone, which is crazy. Gene's having a couple of cocktails. Oh, he's having several. The more words you put in the more words you put in, the XP goes up. Bring those XPs on, kiddos. Maybe this is a clever little way that YouTube has figured out to get some traction on the show. Maybe I honestly think if you said, who said it? Andrew said, somebody said that Oshin's had it for a while, but he's got a huge channel and I don't. So maybe we're finally getting to the point where YouTube is becoming more interactive with the iBashers and promoting if they're asking you what you think and, is this show shit? Is, all that stuff. I almost shaved off my beard today. I got rid of about 2 inches of it today. I almost got rid of the whole thing. And I was like, I'm too fat to do that right now. So, I'm gonna have a double chin. So if I do that, I'm not gonna do it. But I'm working on it. Andy M says, good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. He's the only good things guy. That's Andy M, partner of the incomparable Melly C and Morgan Mindy. Thank you very much for all that you do, my friend. Only good things indeed. Yeah. Andrew Walker says, country Dirk just had a mental image of him wearing a straw cowboy hat and a white wife beater shirt, drinking Bud Light from a can, sitting on a pickup truck tailgate. Listen, I like country music, but I don't like today's country. I don't like Florida Georgia Line and all of that pop shite country. I like, Dolly and Waylon and Johnny Cash and all the greats, Patsy Cline, uh, all the real country. I don't like this pop music with fiddles and banjos. That's just so fake. And I don't, you know me, I don't like fake shit. And it's like, listen, I like Carrie Underwood. She's beautiful and she can sing her ass off. But like that song was great. She had that one great song, when he cheats, I think it was. She's gonna take a Louisville slugger to both headlights. I took a Louisville slugger to both headlights. That was a really good song, and it had a country vibe, kind of like Shania Twain was maybe. Was it her that put it over the edge and made it? Because she sounds like Def Leppard. Because her husband at the time, Mutt Lang, was the guy that invented that sound. So if you listen to like, it's coming like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a rain on. Her shit sounds the same. She sounds like Kayak. Stop sending me emails on basherdirk.com. Terrible kayaks. That's the problem with these people. Look at this. It says don't, because I probably logged in. I have to unsubscribe to this right now. Email preferences. Fuck off. That's my email preference. Sign in to create. No, I want to unsubscribe to you. Shit. I'll have to figure this out, Kayak. Because I probably, when I was looking for flights and stuff, I might have used that. Because if you keep signing in, here's a trick I found out. Very interesting. If you are say you're looking for a hotel or a flight or any of that stuff, and you keep going back and you're signed into the same browser, it knows it's you and it never gives you a better deal. And then it asks you to sign in. So I kept signing in with different, I have like 5 different emails. I kept trying different ones because I totally didn't want that to happen. At the end of the day, we didn't use any of that shit. I went straight to ITA and figured it out. I was just like, you know what? Because at the end of the day, we bought economy seats, but we didn't buy the shitty ones. We bought the, like the not premium economy, the unrestricted one, so we could cancel it or change it or whatever. Because the ITA has a program where 48 hours you can upgrade. You could actually ask for an upgrade now and say, give me one or I'll give you extra money. But they have a lottery right before there, and I want to do that because it's an 8.5-hour flight. You know what I mean? 75 XP. I should be 100 by now. That's very cool. I got to see how that works. Let me go in there right now. It's youtube.com. iBashers. You guys are seeing this like live while it happens, right? Okay, so can I see the live chat? Oh, yeah, look at you. You guys all have little crowns next to your names. Oh, isn't that nuts? Look at Nick is number 3, Andrew's number 1, Dean 22222. Did anybody take the lead? No. Does it work that way during the show? That somebody gets the lead? I don't know how it works. It's very interesting, though. That's funny stuff. Anyway, Meth Head Woodies. Yeah, that's what that thing looks like. Dean with £4.99. Up the leaderboard we go. Now you know how to do it. Yay. There you go. Giant bang boom for you, buddy. I guess that's the only way to do it, right? Thank you so much for that. £4.99. Nick, lots of diving off of North Carolina coast. Found a megalodon tooth. A megalodon. How do you say that? Megalodon tooth? A few weeks ago off the shore early morning. Like off the shore? So it obviously got kicked up from the ocean floor. How interesting is that? Listen, we are merely a speck. Humanity has been on this planet. The planet's been around for over 5 billion years. And how long have we been here? Exactly. We're just a blip. We're just the blip. And the next thing is going to be some kind of, who knows? Andrew, the number 1, the pound is stronger. I don't remember the pound ever not being better than I don't ever remember that. Even when we were kids, British money was expensive. Would love to dive. Friend is full of certs, not with Retsin, though, right? You're not talking about certs with Retsin. You're talking about certifications. Anybody? Joe's gonna be the only one who remembers what a cert is. Do they still make certs? Certs with rats in. And DM, when we do the feet photo, when do the feet? Oh, I'm a little worried about you, Andy M, because you're an instigator. You're right, Glenfiddich. Good, thank God. Because I wouldn't want to be that. Because I used to go, can I have a Glenfiddich on the rocks? And I might have said Glenfiddich because I'm a dick. It all depends on the person. Somebody says I'm not gonna say anything. Like there's Lagavulin. I know that, and that's a fun thing to do. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay, here's the single malts. Let's go do that. This is fun. I love how like the whole thing can change just because what one of you says, right? So I want the eyeless stuff. Is there a list of them? Oh yeah, right. So here you go. So Arbeg, right? We all know that. I don't think that's. I don't know how to say that. Ardno. How do you say that? Bowmore, of course. Or is it Bowmore? Now that I wouldn't know how to say. Bruilatic. Bona. I don't know how to say any of those. This is crazy stuff. Oh, that's all of them. Port Ellen. Never even heard of that one. Look, Diageo. Oh shit. Wow, that's crazy stuff. Give us a phonetics on all that stuff. Give us all a history lesson because you know what? It's fun. It's fun. 800 degrees and had to wring your shirt out. Should have worn one of Paul's wife beater shirts and a gold chain. Then you would have been cooler. Yeah, I'm not, as you can see, other than I'm wearing my watch on my correct wrist today because I just was wearing it. I'll switch it for the show. But I don't wear jewelry. I've never worn an earring, even when I was a rocker. I think I got an earring once when I was 13 and my father pulled it out and that was the end of that. And I agreed. It was just, and you know what? I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. You do you, and that's just fine. Who cares? Who cares? The top dog, Nick Brooker says, sounds great. Happy to dive anywhere. Well, we have a date when the SS United States goes into the brink. I will learn how to do that so we could do it together. How great would that be? Here's Ray. Speaking of the naughties, Andrew and Ray, you weren't around yesterday. You were voted the most. You and Andrew are the most naughty of the bashers, in a good way. They call him Scotty Love. If I comment a lot, do I get a crown? I think that you do. Can we see where that is? You don't have a crown. Why don't you have a crown? I don't know. He's laughing because it's, who knows? Scotty Love has become a bot. You know that you could get, if you do that a lot. Remember I told the thing about Julie and I said if you do too many in a row, the algorithm thinks you're up to something and it will stop you from doing it. Yeah. So that's funny though. I mean, that's hilarious. Ray, the tiny ball and chain has wait for Starlink mobile cell phones, limitless everything. I know I can't, but it's not a matter of waiting. I mean, I guess you could do that whenever you want, because the thing with if I switch over to this mobile thing, it's not a plan, so I could leave whenever I wanted to, and God only knows what's going to happen with him. Can we be honest? Somebody doesn't like him. And things could go, what is the word? This is a New York expression. Things are going pear-shaped. I never liked that. But as I was saying to Joe, I'm famous for not enjoying idioms because I mostly think that they're stupid, but some of them are funny, and that one's funny. Like, the whole thing went pear-shaped. Andrew Wilkowicz, Canadian $20. Dean 2, hot to pound. Upvote and subscribe. Having dreams, give hope. Keep dreaming and keep hoping. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna break tradition because you do that a lot, but anyway. Patricia Teague, one of the incomparable ladies of the bash. Something I'm gonna have to do a ladies of the bash thing just for the ladies of the bash because they're so special. Because there's not so many of them, but when they are, they're the specialist, and we all know that. Patricia Teague. And no matter how well you plan, you have to expect something will go wrong. It's gonna go pear-shaped. Everything went pear-shaped, and you'll have to deal with it, which is yeah. But for me, like, the point is, like, I was basically admonished today for being like, I don't want to talk about it, but it's true. But I'm the first guy to grab a screwdriver and or pick up a phone, to do something that doesn't have major consequences of my own life. I guess I don't know what that is. It's a weird thing, but you're 100% right. Now, while we're there, we're going to be working on Paul's citizenship. That's part of the whole thing. I have to make a point. Now, I have no problem making those appointments, getting that stuff done. I have no problem doing that. But I have problems doing it for myself. It's very, very bad. It's a super character flaw, and it's really terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Scotty Love, this is BS. I've been a basher since before the Tudors came to power, and no crown. I don't know. Does anybody know how you get a crown? It's new to me. Scotty Love, they calling. I'll meet you in the Scotty Love. I'll preach you in the Basher room for my money. Can't be too. That's great breaking that song. It is bullshit, and I agree. Dean with £4.99 super sticker. Is it super chat? Because is it? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I have absolutely no idea how this works. I'm looking to see what the rhyme or reason is for that, and I can't. Can you please do a kazoo and feed video? I'm not doing. Are you into feed? Is that your thing, Andy M? Millie, help. This XP is a bad idea. This is the whole reason why Paul plays Duolingo. Now, I do Duolingo to learn Italian. He speaks fluent Italian, so it's not a problem. But he is obsessed with the XPs, and it's crazy. Top dog, exactly. Dean, I just sent a leg and foot shot to see if it's banned. What does that mean? I came up with the whole kazoo thing and no crown. This is 100% true. Where's my actual kazoo? You did. They're all yours. It's all yours all day long. Nick Broker, £4.99. First ever super chat just to treat Dirk to what does that mean? What does that mean? A quiffy? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that word mean? How do I even highlight that? How do you say it's QUOFFIE? What does that mean? QUOFFIE. I don't know what it is. Oh, a coffee. I'm so bright. Clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. A coffee. Nick Brooker, you're too damn funny. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Top Dog says, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes dreams come true. Greg Reed. What the screenshot is that? Ready for this? I'm going to show that to Paul when he gets home because he doesn't watch my show. He's never watched it. Ever. I was pissing off Oshin since you guys were out of diapers and no crown. I don't know how you get a crown. I don't know how it works. Does anybody know how do you get a crown? Let's Google it. Ready? How do you get a crown on YouTube chats? See what it says. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm going to share the screen with you because why not? Let me get rid of let me get this off the screen, right? So here it is. Show more. Boom, boom. Understanding crowns and badges in YouTube chats. The crown symbol in YouTube chats generally refers to two distinct features. The channel owner creator crown. This crown signifies that the user is the owner of the creator of the hosting the live stream. Okay. I don't know. Do I have a crown? Live stream leaderboard crown icon. During live streams, a crown icon appears at the top of the chat window, representing the cumulative points you've earned for actively participating in that live stream. Clicking on this icon reveals the leaderboard, which showcases the top 50 most engaged viewers. The top 3 engaged viewers receive a special badge. How to get a crown. Here's what we want. Scotty Love, channel owner creator crown. To get this crown, you just go, okay, we know that. Live stream leaderboard. To earn a spot on the leaderboard and potentially receive the badge, actively engage in the live stream by sending chat messages, super chats, super stickers, or gifts. Note that this feature is currently available for users 18 or over. Well, I think you've been doing that, haven't you? You know, I think you have. I think you certainly have. So I don't know how that's working. Very interesting. Just went up. You guys already know it. Unbelievable. Okay, let me go back. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm so behind in the chats. I'm so sorry. One of my comments just vanished. I just saw Joe said that. What? Okay, there's Nookberg. Nice coffee dream. Okay, that was the grade. That's really good. Top talk. Really, really good. Joe says, stop, I'm blushing. You're too olive complected to blush. You're tanned and handsome. Do you blush? Can you notice a blush when you're so bronzed as you are? I mean, you ever look at his wrist shots? The guy is like bronzed. Something that Irish people can't really do. Even though we could try to do, we don't really do it. Don't do it that well. All that well. A goal without a plan is just a wishful dream. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. That's great. I got to use you as a mentor. I suggested Vinegar. Yes, it was you. They call him Scotty No Crown. It's a clever way for people like me to spend more money. Who wants the crown? Who wants to be number one? Joe says one of his comments vanished. How could that be? Why would it? Why would that happen? Why? I don't like that. Dixie Chicks. You know that song that ruined their career? When I first heard it, I said, that's a number one single. It was called I'm Not Ready to Make Nice. I'm Not Ready to Back Down. It was, what an amazing song. And it was Rick Rubin produced it. And I was like, and then they got into it wasn't the song. It won Grammy of the Year, won Record of the Year. When I heard it, I knew it. As a singer, songwriter, man, when somebody writes a song like that, you just go, oh yeah, okay. It's like the first time I heard Paparazzi and Poker Face and Shallow. Lady Gaga's done it to me a couple times. I'm like, oh, I thought for sure that Abracadabra from her new record was going to be like as big as everything, and it's not, because people don't like real shit. She's the real shit. She's the real deal. She can play piano, she can sing her ass off, she can write her ass off, she can dance, she can do everything. People rather listen to, and no offense to all you middle-aged guys out there that have the biggest crush on Dua Lipa, and I know because all my friends plus 10, minus 10 of my age are all obsessed with her. Is she talented? Moderately. Is she beautiful? Exceedingly. And I get it. But Lady Gaga, my God, how did I get on that? Why am I on that? F off is my preference every day. I'm telling you right now. In incognito form, when looking for fights. Is that a new word? Incognito. Ingogaito. Sounds Japanese. Hey, Falky. How much do you love the magnetic fields? Out here, magnetic fields. When the song came out and all the girls were on the dance floor swinging imaginary bats and pointing out to the guys, I told the fellows, don't pick up any of them if they see you talking to them. Goodbye Earl is a great song. I love Goodbye Earl. That is a great song. I agree. You just super chat to get the big XP. That's how it works. I've complained more about No Crown than anybody now, and No Crown also too. Crown. Just keep writing crown. You can just keep on doing it. You will go out to your car to get smashed headlights for talking to your sister. The word spread and girls stop talking. Oh, so you're saying you're the impetus for that song? You might be. On YouTube, new purple crowns in a live channel comment sections typically use status as a paid subscriber or member of the channel. I mean, I don't have paid subscribers to the channel. I've got subscribers, and this is not a member channel. I've never done it. I had the opportunity. They keep telling me to do it, and I just think, listen, as you know, guys know, I'm not very good at shaking the can. I know a lot of other people do it. I'm not good at it, and I know that this is how this is my career, so to speak. But I have Patreon, and that is consistently pretty great, and I'm grateful for all the Patreons, and I will put you all here because that's you guys. It just feels like another way to. It just seems a little gougy to me, and I'm a very bad business person. I am not very good at that at all, at all, at all. Joe LaFaro for the certs with Retson. $4.99. Whoa! That's great for the certs. Certs with Retson. There you go. Emmett O'Malley says, book, just waiting on my better half to check on available vacation time. What? Well, I was hoping that. Oh my God. Because I sent them all the because this is our gang. Oh, that's Smasheroonies. Smasheroonies. I'm sorry. Emmett, have a great time. Yeah, he will. Oh, he will. The Purple Crown on YouTube is part of a live engagement leaderboard. Okay, so now we know that. Okay, I like Lafroig. I think that's how you say it because of the YouTube videos. They're hilarious. It's Lafroig. Getting higher points. You earn points for actively engaging with the live stream. Okay, so we got that down now. So, okay, Scotty Love, that's what you got to do. See, Scotty Love doesn't super chat, but he does a lot of other stuff. Like he sends me PayPals and friendship and gifts and incredible things. Look, the strap. You know what I mean? He's a great boyfriend. Let me tell you right now. Gifts galore. In essence, the more you interact and engage during live stream, the higher your score. Oh, so I see what they're doing. They're pitting bashers against one another. That's crazy. It did block me from comment. Oh, did it? Oh, shit. Dirk said, God only knows what I'd be without you. Dun, 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 dun. What a weird song. Great song. Weird song. Mega Boom Legend. Amazing. Emmett O'Malley, $2 booked. Oh, there he goes. Oh, great. Well, let's give you some cowbell. That I'm very excited. After we get off the show, we'll have to have a chit chat about what and all that stuff. Oh, shizzit. Is Emmett going in? Yes, he is. Yeah. I mean, Paul and I used to go to Italy before I knew them. And then I think every single time, except for 2015. 2015, we did a big fauna thing, but that was with Paul's mom and my niece. My sister was supposed to come, but life got in the way and she couldn't go. And we found out like at the airport, she goes, I'm not coming. We're like, what? But here's the trick. We're going there to get we're not going to get a place this time, but we're going to open up the floodgates, or maybe, I don't know how it's going to work. But I guess I have to have these conversations and be more realistic about stuff. But like, so people like, if they can't make it this time, there's always a place. And if we're not there, there's a key under the mat, or, Gisela or Antonella or whoever down the hall will be like, oh yeah, chiave di Dirk, chiave di Paolo, they'll have them, which would be fun. It did not. If I told you why, they finally got back to me, and it is a cluster Fig Newton of they have all my paperwork, like originals, and they came back to me and they wanted other things, and I sent it to them, and they want something that makes absolutely no sense. They want my grandmother's marriage certificate, the original to her second husband. After my grandfather died, she remarried like 8 years later. Why in the world they would need? It's inconsequential. It's completely inconsequential. It makes no sense whatsoever. And they're like, well, it's not the old days. Whatever you had before, it doesn't matter anymore. This is what we need now. And I'm like, you need to know that she married somebody later on in life. And that has no bearing on my lineage whatsoever at all. It makes no sense. Anyway, so it didn't. But thanks for the question. Emmett, if she gets turned down, see if Dana can work remotely for a few weeks. She's a big boss lady. Envy. Do I have a crown hand DM? I don't know. Do you have a crown? I can't see because I turned that. I don't like the way the picture moves on YouTube. It just drives me crazy when I have another screen open like that. It's nuts. Trisha Teague, the crown measures engagement and probably resets if you don't comment. May move. Like, what would happen if I comment on the show right now? Okay, hold on. Am I allowed to comment on this? Shit. Hold on a second. I don't even have a place where I can comment on this. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Hello, everyone. Bashers. See. I have no crown. I don't have a crown. Right? Look. I have no crown. Oh, no. Hello, Bashers. I spelled hello wrong, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. We'll talk later, Em, about that whole shebang. Very cool. Coffee. Dirk, cut and paste to Google new purple crowns on YouTube, meaning you get higher points. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. Yeah, I know. I didn't listen. I don't know how any of that stuff works. Every day is a learning experience. Dirk, I should have a platinum crown. Why don't I have a crown if it's my show? Does it make any sense whatsoever? Doesn't make any sense. Scotty is 17.5 years old. I'm number 6, crownless, explained. Dirk, are you still doing a song of the day for number 1? You missed me for June 6th. Not that I'm waiting for. I'm sorry, did I? I thought I sent that. Hold on. Noted. My secretary, Dean, will make sure to remember that. Hold on a second. June 6th. I totally had it. June Hitesh. Okay. If I didn't say, I'll go look. And if I didn't, it'll come right out. Coming your way. Coming. Stormbringer coming. Time to die. Stormbringer coming. Basher of the day. Well, that's a good song to do. That's Deep Purple. It's got nothing you need. It's going to make you bleed. That's a great song. David Coverdale on the vocal. It's a great one. I have been known to blush, but it always surprises everyone. I mentioned to someone on IG, then poof, it was gone. Oh, really? How weird is that? I got a crown on the sheets. I didn't even know about this thing. Go in incognito tab to not get sniped on the price raises, flights, tickets. Oh, I guess that's the way to do it, right? See, I don't even know about. I could take your computer apart and put it back together again, but I don't know about that stuff, which is very, 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 very silly. Yeah. It's a money grab. It's a money grab. 30% for YouTube. This is very, very true. YouTube is bringing back colonialism. Oh boy, guys, it's time for the Gallery of Bashtards. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots. The sublime the Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Nick Brooker on the screen, yeah. Look at that. What is that? Is that like a submarine that's been submerged? Wow. Look at this guy in action. You're our new favorite action star, man. Look, this is crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, it's in Croatia, a B-24 wreck site. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, let me download the video. One moment, please, for an operator that can assist you. Okay. And now I have to switch it to screen share to the video. Here we go, right? Oh, wow. There's a lot of blip, 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 blip. That's pretty great, man. Thank you very much for that. Let me close that tab out. I don't want to close the mail out. I don't do that. Shit. Of course it did that to me. Of course it did. Nick Brooker, Nick Brooker, Nick Brooker. There's 3 of them. See, now that I have this new software, I have to make sure that I highlight all of the bashers of the gallery, because otherwise I'll just lose them. Joe, Dolly in her prime. Oh, look at that. Jojo. Jojo was a man. We knew he was a lover, but we didn't know him. Somebody should rewrite that song for you. Short dive video. Is this it? Let me see. Nick Brooker. Let me see if it's the same one. Might have been. Could be. Could be. It is. Okay. So now I know what that is and what that isn't. Okay. Great. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get it because there's a lot of different stuff going on there now. Now I'll figure it out. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Nick Brooker. And there's more Nick Brooker to come, though. That's a short dive video. Oh, I got it. Okay, the Cabot diving with my Cabot Watch Company SBS Special Boat Service, a B-17G Flying Fortress bomber. It's 70 meters deep. Very, very cool. Very cool. Great stuff, man. Thank you for that, Nick Brooker. Sorry about the video thing. I just didn't realize that I got it twice, and that's cool. Next up is Carolyn Martin. Boat time with Bo. Carolyn Martin, the original girl with the wrench. There she is. There's Bo on the boat having a great night. Oh, look at that. Hello, baby. Oh, what a great shot. I was never allowed. My dog her name was Dinga, and she left us in 2008. And the one thing she hated was water. She wouldn't go near it. Took her to the beach once, and she saw the water, and she ran the other way and was like, what is that? It's horrible. She wanted nothing to do with it. Baths, she would just freeze like this in the bathtub. She wouldn't move. She hated every second of it. Pics for the gallery from Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Beautiful stuff. I asked him, he was, God, that looks just like Paul. Holy shit. That's crazy. If you had told me that was Paul from behind with his big hairy forearms, I would swear that was him. Holy shit. That's nuts. Look at this. Where is this? La Liquidadoro. Where is this? Oh, this is a cool street scene, huh? Wow. It's just in Spain. Oh, this is more Mallorca, huh? Very cool. Oh, this is, yeah, it's everywhere, guys. It's not just in these United States. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. We can all help. We can do better. Oh, look at this. Looks rough. Is this in Mallorca? Everybody goes there for, to do cocaine and have multiple sex partners and just be a party slut. And like this exists there? Like, that's crazy to me. Oh, man. It is. It's in Malaga. Wow, look at that. I swear to God, that Comer tag, I've seen it elsewhere. I've seen it in Italy. Oh, look at that shot. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful shots, man. Thank you very much for that. It's pretty great. Pretty damn great. What a talented fucker you are. Waiting on the show. This is Andrew and his beautiful kids. We love them. Oh, waiting on the show. Here we are at the crossroads of forever. Oh, what a great shot. And no feet, too. You could start an OnlyFans, Andrew. If it's your compunction to do that, if you're compelled to do so, why don't you make a couple of coins out of it? You can drop the link for Andy M, and we can put that up there. Because, if you want. Hey, man, every old sock meets an old shoe. Ain't that a great saying? Every old sock meets an old shoe. She said it. She said it a long time ago, and she's 100% correct on that. Sir Julian. Sir Julian. This is great. Great. The Gallery of Julian. Very Jesus-like. Isn't he? Isn't he quite the peacock? Quite the peacock. Carolyn Martin's here. She's right here in the room there. Carolyn Martin. Go to the pub. Get us a pint. Go to the pint. Girls. Look at the girls. The girls. She looks like she's shoplifting. And she's the other ones to look out. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, look at this. Is great. What is that? Because, of course, I'm super interested in that. The Melodin. Oh, Melodia. Melodia. That is fantastic. So what was he amplifying? A tuba? Do you need to? That's not a tuba. What is that? What is that one? I'm not good at, and I know it's the differences between tubas. There's like sousaphones and tuba variations. I know they all have different names. Tuba variations. Tuba. I should know that, but why I don't do that. Tuba variations. What are the different kinds of tubas? That one. Oh, that just looks like a regular tuba. Okay. It's a regular one. 100% a regular one. Okay. I just wanted to know for my own edification. That's all I wanted to know. Isn't she a pretty one, right? Carolyn Martin says, Julian, please do a gallery that we can all come and applaud your amazing talent. Every day you astound me more and more. Hey, it's out there. It's out there. I've been trying to say everybody would come to London town. Oh, this is good. Look at her. She's gorgeous. She looks like a supermodel on a break from the runway, right? That's what they do. They go outside and they have a fag outside. That's the first thing that they do. Oh, look at this. This looks like a proper advert. Oh, it is. You're shooting an advert. That's great. Really good. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, you just want to kiss that nose. Look at the face on this fella. Amazing. These are great, Julian. Look at her with her beautiful eyes. My God. What's her story? I'm sure she's got one. She's probably got like an immigration story that we need to hear. Beautiful. Look at this guy. You need to flick that ash there, pal. Incredible, Julian. Gorgeous. Look at this. This is a fabulous collection today, my friends. She's just, look at how beautiful she is. Gorgeous, too. All the ladies. Great ones. Really great. Julian, everybody. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. You know how much we love it. Always. Always and forever, my friend. Melly C, happy hump day. Snoopy says, what does Snoopy say today, Melly C? That's what's very important to know, is what Snoopy says. Let's go share the screen, see what Snoopy says. There's so much pain in the world. Be the reason people still believe in good people. Amen. Amen to that. 100%. Yeah, look at Woodstock. We all love him. Thank you for that. I love these. These are great things to send out. Happy hump day. Eminem madness. Malcolm Mindy madness. Yeah. Mindy, she looks like she just woke up from a nap. Oh, Carolyn, for you. See, Top Dog, the old man and the dog, brilliant. Yes. You know what it's called? Gallery show. So people can, why not just do a show? People will buy prints. They will. People, share your art, share your talent. The world needs talents. AI is taking us over. And it's going to happen to me and you and everyone. Marilyn Monroe films, James Dean films. They're all coming. It's going to be a remake of Gone with the Wind, and it's all going to be fake. They're going to redo it. Everything is going to be, there's going to be no need for directors, no need for writers. There'll be new prompters. Oh, I'm a movie prompter. What do you do? Oh, I'm a music prompter. It's like we need, you know what? And you know who I'm talking to. I'm not going to name you here. But the stuff that we often do, like I've done a lot of voiceover for TV, and I've written a lot of music, and we have a couple of people here who do that too. When is it that they're just going to go to this Suno thing and just say, give me an original song track for that? And then that's the end of that story. That shit's coming down the pike. It's not quite ready, but it's coming down the pike. And sorry to go off on that one. We're looking at the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Mark. Look at him. Oh, he's so precious. And that's him in a somber mood. Oh. Great contrast on her colors. Oh, Mindy. Oh, Mindy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Mindy. Oh, Mindy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Mindy. Don't hate her because she's beautiful. Oh, she's posing for you, though. That's so rare. She's actually posing for you. The Mark and Mindy Show. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll stay on this one longer for Carolyn. Carolyn, Carolyn, Carolyn. Top Dog, I'm not going to read that comment live, but you're a dirty boy. And I don't think that that exists. And by the way, that job doesn't exist anymore anyway. Oh, screw it. I don't care. It's Wednesday. I could be a fluffer for actresses. That one that never existed because it doesn't matter. They can fake everything. But the other one doesn't exist anymore either. Because if I'm going to take the kids off the screen for this dirty chat. Yeah, those people, whoever had that job back in the day, they're out of business. That's done. Done, 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 done. Thank you, Melly C, for that. Checking if here's Andrew. Checking for Dean if leg and foot shots are blocked. But you know what the touch on this one is though, Andrew. The best part about this that you're wearing a sock. Socks. I guess there's a channel. There's probably an OnlyFans just for people who are into socks. Listen, man, whatever makes the world go round, it makes the world go round. There's nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, listen, whatever floats your boat. As long as it doesn't involve children and pets, I don't care. Joe LaFaro, Rolex prototypes, single pusher chronograph with the very first rotating bezel. Oh boy, Joey, gonna make people. This is something that should be on. Oh, look at that thing. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. That is Oyster Zerograph. Look at that. Zerograph with the first rotating bezel. Look at that. That is astonishing, Joe. Oh, wow. I love it. And man, I love that more. God, what is the thing like that worth? Shit, wouldn't that be so sick to just sit down at a dinner party and have that? And all your watch nerds would be like, wait a second, what's that? Wow. Wow. Joe. Incredible shots, Joe. What a cool watch. Didn't even know that existed. Dolly in her prime. Oh, yeah. Well, Dolly, listen, cost a whole lot of money to look that cheap, as she always says. Look at her. Absolutely incredible. Remember when she had her variety show, Joe? She had just it was after 95 and she got really super slim, and she's just, and she does so much for humanity and wildlife. She practices what she preaches. She puts her inexhaustive money where her mouth is because she's Dolly freaking Parton. Little Sparrow by Dolly Parton is the best album I've heard in the last, now it's over 20 years. I think it came out in 2020. I think it came out in 2002 or 2003, Little Sparrow. It was a long time ago. Best album, one of the best albums I've ever heard. I used to say it's the best album I heard in 20 years, but it's not. It's one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. There's a song on there called Down from Dover. Go check out Little Sparrow by Dolly Parton. And the whole album is amazing. She redoes Collective Shine's. What's the song called? Collective Soul Shine. She does that song, and it's the definitive version. Even they said so. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Vasilios. Not mine. Hey, Vasilios, not mine, but it's not your yacht. Well, okay. I wish it was. I wish it was your yacht. That's very kosher. That's very. Maybe it's one of the Onassis. Are there any Onassis left? It's got to be, right? What kind of money do they have? I mean, at one time you said Onassis, and that was like saying Bezos, you know? Beautiful. Is that you? Oh, no, that looks like Bo Derek. Holy shit, look at that. Wow. That's quite a boat. Quite a boat. Beautiful, Vasilios. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Carolyn Martin, puppy info in chat. Oh, this is the puppy that's loose in the forest. We'll light a candle. And it just keeps running away. Oh my God, Carolyn. Oh my God. How can you, in the forest? It's like our lives revolve around this stuff. It's just unbelievable. The Gallery of Bashtards. Thank you. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublime the observer. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Okay, so Andrew's stuff just came in as we were going. So, top fans. Look at this shit. Andrew, Dean, Nick, Joe, Top Dog, Emmett O'Malley even squeezed in there. Look, you did it. Keep the top spot. And there's another one, and I'm afraid of what this might be. Taking it all off slowly. I don't think I'm going to play this. All right, I have to, because you're just such an asshole. This is for who is this for? I don't remember who this is for. Is this for Andy M? It's for one of you creeps. Why won't it go? There it goes. Okay. You ready for this? There you go. That's the first, and that is the last time you'll ever see the foot fetish thing on this show. Oy vez mir, you guys. Oy vez mir. You guys. Let's go back to where I left off. Yeah, that's where I was. Dean, Dirk tends to put things off, not on purpose. He gets distracted. I can imagine the teacher notes on it. You know what they always used to say? Success be yours if you meet it on time. That's what they always used to say. I am very punctual now for the most part. But I'm still I do get distracted. Gotta fly. That's a colloquialism. It cost me 0 miles. Love you guys and gals. We love you. Vasilios, Andy M, very cool. Nick, CWC are amazing. Yeah. Andy M says, gorgeous puppy. And he also, Joe LaFaro had a dog that liked to body surf. That's cool. You know, my older brother had a hound dog that fell off a dock once. That was when they realized the dog couldn't swim, went straight to the bottom and tried to walk to shore. My brother jumped in to save him. Shit. You would think that innately a dog would know how to do it, but it's not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. Top Dog, $5 for no feet. Exactly. You know what? Listen, sandals were made for beautiful ladies with their delicate and beautiful toes and feet. Nobody wants to see anybody's hairy Fred Flintstone feet. That's why I have started a national cause to ban flip-flops on men, because I don't think men should ever, ever, ever in a million years wear flip-flops unless they are at a cabana, a pool, or a beach. And those are the only acceptable places, right? I think you would agree. Nobody wants to see Fred Flintstone feet. Nobody. Because it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Where was I? There you go. Feet blocking. That's hilarious. Andrew told me to turn my head when the feet shots start. Carolyn Martin says, Basher, I need to support at 6:30 tonight. Please send some good. 6:30 is coming up now. Thoughts that my daughter is able to catch. In nomine Padre Filii Spiritus Sancti. Been loose for a week. And St. Anthony too, of course. We will definitely do that, Carolyn, because you guys are so good. And we'll give her all the best luck in the whole wide world. Godspeed. Makes a change. Andrew Black Sox interview or a funeral. Andy M's crying with the foot shot. Hey, JBB, there's no OF channel for people who are into socks. Not that I could find. Oh, did you look it up for us? Oh, my God. Did you look it up for us? That's amazing. There's, I'm surprised. I can't imagine because there is a sector of like the gay world that people are like into like men in suits and like stockings with braces on them, not like pull-up socks, like with the garter socks, the braces socks. There is that. I don't know what it's called, but I know that it exists, and I know that there's like a whole line of videos that people can enjoy if they're into such a thing. I don't know what it's called. Like, it's got a name, but there's a every old sock meets an old shoe. Ain't that a great saying? She goes out every night, and the puppy is starting to trust her. So hopefully, tonight she'll be able to catch her and bring her inside. Oh, does she have a big net? She has to have something, right? I mean, other than just she doesn't have a collar on. So how do you do it? 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 Oh God, best of luck to her. Best of luck, says Nick. Yeah. Top Dog loves that vintage stuff. Yeah, I want to know more about it. It looks a bit like a Seiko monster. Yeah, I agree. She's a prolific songwriter. Talking about Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is just, I mean, she's otherworldly. She's otherworldly. Robin's Bird, one of the beautiful ladies of the Bashers, sending prayers. Carolyn, of course. Melly C, all the great ladies of the Bash. Carolyn Martins, everybody sending prayers. Thanks so much. Yeah, I sent more pictures. I know. I saw them. My son. Thank you all. My daughter spends every night out there after work trying to get her. Oh, man. Joel Farrow's laughing at Andrew because you're such a dirty bastard. Need a t-shirt, National Flip Flop Band. Yeah, I just don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Guys walk into restaurants. In New York, we have diners. I don't know where you guys live, but well, I know where a lot of you live, but diners are a thing here. You go into a diner and you see guys walking around in their cargo shorts, and flip flops. It's just like, ugh, it's just such a horrible look. If you're gonna do that, get a pedicure. Go get a pedicure. Get your girlfriend or your boyfriend to take you out and get a pedicure. But even so, nobody wants to look at your feet. Flip flops are for the public shower. Yeah. JBB says it absolutely is. I didn't give you the Big Bang Boom for that, right? Because I was so flummoxed by that. So giant Big Bang Boom. Thank you. I totally forgot to give you the Big Bang Boom for that because I was so flummoxed by it. I just couldn't. I was like, yeah, they're for that's what they're for. Top Dog says St. Francis statue is always out in the garden, patron saint of animals. Of course, nature celebrated for his love and respect for all. Indeed, St. Francis, incredible. Incredible. Oh, Hitesh C says he sent me a pic. He's late. You're late for a very important date. But I'll open it up. I say while I'm on the show, I'm not going to turn it. You sent a pic. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Look at that. What is going on here? Share the screen, Hitesh C. Oh, look at this. Wow. It's like a cavalcade of dumpsters. Wow. Oh, and color and in black and white. Look at that. I like the black and white, I have to say, even though it is way more colorful than I would have ever imagined. Look at that. Organics only. But it is a very clean alley. I don't see any hobos living there. Is hobo a word you can say anymore, or is it something you get in trouble for? Thank you, Hitesh. Thank you for reminding me that you sent the picture. Is hobo a word? Are we allowed to say hobo? Or is hobo considered an epithet of some kind? Is it no good? What if you're riding the rails? What if like I've put so many hobos in so many iBashers thumbnails because I love the riding the rails hobo thing with the pouch on the stick. It's like I can't say knackers anymore either. It's like so shitty. Everything's so crap. Anyway, guys, that's the show. Thank you, everybody. Amazing. All you crowned beautiful people. Andrew Wolkowicz Dean, Nick Brooker, and Joe LaFaro Emmett. We'll talk on the phone. Top Dog, JBB. Thanks, everybody. Get your crown on tomorrow's show. It's so funny. I aspire to be a hobo. We'll be hobos together. We'll ride the rails. You want to ride a boxcar? I want to ride a boxcar with Joe LaFaro. I because you know what? I can whip up some pretty damn good victuals, Joe LaFaro. But make a campfire, and it'll be all vegetarian, no hot dog links, and I make the best beans in town. You'll love it. King of the road, trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents I got. Man, I don't know the rest of that. King of the road. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bash time, same bash channel. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. Remember to get your crowns tomorrow. And remember, give somebody the benefit of the doubt, because we're just good people doing good things everywhere. And every once in a while, you run into somebody who's just having a bad day. So do yourself a favor. Let them go. Let them have it. I let a woman cut the line in the post office today because I just didn't want to deal with, because she looked like a Karen, like in the Karen in a box, like bang. You know, I was waiting for the punchline, and I just let her go. But listen, give people the benefit of the doubt. They could be the greatest person in the world. It could be your future wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, whatever your favorite, anything. Either that, or they're just a Bashers.